Hello everyone, Leo CMC here, and today I am freaking ecstatic because not only am I back from vacation and able to record more, I got home from work and immediately saw a wonderful package with this awesome, super epic, amazing Praise the Sun hoodie that I ordered week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I'm super happy it's here. Oh man, I entirely expected it to take like another week, just knowing my luck, and I got home from a long day at work and it was there, and I'm just so happy right now. I've made it very apparent that I'm a big fan of Dark Souls, and to get this hoodie is just so good. Strong, what are you doing? I'll probably put a link to where I purchased it in the description, just in case anyone's interested. Huh, you look familiar. We are here in the memory den today to proceed with the quest to the molecular level. We have to have the Courser chip analyzed. And to do that, we have to come here and talk to Dr. Amari again, which is a fun time, always. Yeah.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
The Railroad?
They help synths escape the Institute. I don't know who they all are. Usually an agent of theirs just shows up with someone who needs new memories. One of them gave me a code phrase. Said it would help me find them if there was ever an emergency. Follow the Freedom Trail.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Alright, well, she mentioned the Railroad, which is another major faction here in Fallout 4 in the Commonwealth. His eyes are open, and he's very clearly breathing. I'm actually really curious, is there anyone else in these? Darn it! I was really hoping there'd be someone else in one right now, and we can see as like an example. Yeah. So the Railroad, like I said, very big faction in Fallout 4. I honestly had no idea that it'll like introduce you to them at this point if you've never found them yet, because you can find them much sooner than this. Like, you could find them right at the beginning of the game if you really want to try. And I know exactly where they were, and we passed an area that helps like hint you towards them. The code phrase she gives you, follow the Freedom Trail, is exactly what you got to do. We've passed actually a bot that mentioned it too. You go to a specific part in the Commonwealth, somewhere like right around Diamond City. It's between here and Diamond City, I'm pretty certain. You follow the Freedom Trail that's on the ground, which is like this little brick like line running all around, and it'll lead you to a specific area, and their base is there. So guess I'll go find it. Didn't really plan on it in this playthrough, but I guess it's semi-required. That's definitely news to me. I'm just really hoping I don't have to do a bunch of side quests for them, so like they like me enough to be willing to work with me, because I don't want to waste that much time right now. I just entirely did not plan on meeting the Railroad this playthrough if I had any choice, which I don't, so I guess we'll see what happens. I'll meet you guys somewhere closer to their base. Alrighty, here we are. We have definitely passed this bot in the past. So, the Freedom Trail, like I said, this little brick line. Are we where I think we are? Yeah, we are. I can't remember what quest it is where we finally fight him, but I don't want to do it until that. I guess I'll look it up after I finish recording this, but I'm like legitimately curious when it is that I finally get to fight Swan. Because I've been choosing not to like do anything with that until the time like presents itself. Massachusetts State House. Gosh, I'm literally following a brick line in the on the sidewalk. This isn't fun. This is the one reason I hate going to the Railroad, is you literally just... Yeah, of course they don't strong. You literally just follow this. Thank you. Hey, we've been here too, haven't we? This is right where we, Oh, sorry. This is where we discovered the one dude's dead body and took his skull, and I never actually put it where I said I would. It's still in my inventory because I'm too lazy to do anything with it. Alright, trail doesn't go up there. See, this is the only hard part about doing this mission, is like, it gets buried under the ground a bunch, and you have to run around and try to find where it went. And honestly, if I just bothered to remember where it was on the map, I wouldn't even need the stupid trail, and I'd just go and find it. But that outranged the hell out of what I expected. It's not this way, though. So, another one down. I, like, straight up do not remember. I have to unlock a door. This hoodie's so comfy. And yes, I am absolutely wearing it. As soon as I got it, I put it on, and I was like, oh my goodness. It's so comfortable. And I strong dislike that. Whatever. Killing stuff makes you like me enough anyways. Friggin'... oh, God. It's funny because in the description on, like, the website where he's selling it, he says he purposely made it a bit longer in the torso so you can praise it without showing the bubble gum in your belly button or something stupid like that. It was just really funny, but I love the fact that he took the time to, like, think of the fact, like, oh, people are actually going to do the praise the sun pose in Solaire's armor on a hoodie. I might as well make the torso just a little bit longer for that fact, and it's a very nice little touch that I very much appreciate. How did I... you know what? I'm just going to keep running this way. Casually regen some health. Dog. Bye. I just freaking blew its head right off its body. There's the Freedom Trail, still going strong. Right up this alley. I entirely remembered I literally killed 2 things right before I started recording. Hit level 38 and haven't done anything with it. That's their base. I remember it immediately seeing the thing. There's just, you know, casually super mutant stuff right outside too, which is just so weird. Wait, this isn't it? I could have sworn it was in this chart. Alright, I take back everything I know about this game, because that would be absolutely nothing, apparently. What just happened? I'm not going to question it anymore. Where does the trail go? It goes cold for a moment. There we go. Can it stop getting buried under the ground? I really appreciate when it makes it much easier on me. Because I don't like following a freaking trail across the entirety of... Boston? Yeah, let's go with Boston. I feel like that's correct. I just can't quite recall off the top of my head. There it is. If you look also, there's like the lantern, and that's kind of how you know. Old North Church. Man, I did not want to meet the railroad in this playthrough. I did their ending on my own time just to see what it was like, and it's interesting to say the least. How do you live or have a secret base surrounded by a bunch of ghouls? That's what I fail to understand. There he is. 'Cause I know there's a few in here that'll get up. Hi, strong. Guess we're moving on. Gonna keep going down here. Oh yeah, the railroad also likes to put these symbols in a lot of places, and you'll notice them sometimes. Thought he was gonna come alive. Mole rat teeth. Interesting choice. Think you'd prefer your own, but hey. Going down through the tunnels. Duct tape fused scalpel. Cool. I like how that's just the standard of things you find in toolboxes in this game. It's so random. Stop it! What's this say? Oh, this is catacombs. I actually entirely forgot about that point. Wooden crate. I just got 2 toasters out of a wooden crate. I can't complain. What the hell? It looked like he was just staying there, like sitting there for a moment, and it suddenly just flew at me. So I was extremely confused what just happened. Alright, here we are. I was actually curious if there's anything there. Nope. So, the Freedom Trail. Now, the fun part. Can I spin you counterclockwise?
It spins.
Yes, yes it does. I think you have to spell out railroad. I don't quite recall.
So it starts with R?
There we go. Rail. Come on, take your time. R. Come on. O. Spin counter, or clockwise, excuse me. Railroad. You can hear stuff clicking. I got it! I remember it! That's some fancy little tech, though.
Stop right there.
Ooh,
You went
she has
through
a
a lot
minigun.
of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any
Miss
who the
High
hell
and Mighty.
are you?
What did he just say?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
Come on.
In a world
It
full of
worked!
suspicion, treachery, and
Oh,
hunters,
yeah!
we're the synth's only friends. We're the railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I found a Courser chip. Can your people decode it?
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy, Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Oh, baby. It's happening. I'm just in such a good mood from the hoodie that, like, I'm just super smiley right now. And I got to see Deacon, who's such a beast.
Hey there.
We having fun yet?
Well, I mean, always. So you know that guy that I kept looking at while we were talking to Dr. Amari, the dude in the little memory pod? That was Deacon. He, you can find him at a bunch of spots throughout the game if you, like, look for him. He's got a bunch of different disguises. And, that was the first time I actually bothered to take notice to him. I think I might have actually done it once before. But I don't quite recall it. Move. Come on. Don't do this. I specifically was like, oh god, she's going in the door first and I can't go, and it always does that when it happens. It's like, oh, now you gotta wait like 10 seconds to use it. Nothing major. And like I said earlier, they better not make me do side quests to get their favor. They better just like work with me right now, because I'm not willing to do it.
It's a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. And we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you? I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
All right.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Hey,
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Dude, I love Tinker Tom. He's definitely one of the best members of the Railroad, in my opinion. And I think we got really lucky because we don't have to work with them from the looks of it. I didn't think we had to meet them at all. I mean, it was worth it to see Deacon, because Deacon's seriously the best character of the Railroad.
Stranger.
Talk to the boss.
See, Glory's cool. Drummer Boy's a little bitch. And Deacon's just a beast. Same line as earlier. Fair enough, sir. There's I think there's another exit to from the Railroad headquarters right in the back of that little area we were just in prior to this. But not really feeling it right now, so we're just gonna go right back out the entrance. And we're gonna continue on. Gonna go talk to Virgil, meet you guys there, see what happens. Alrighty, we're back. Instead of going all the way back to the island first to grab power armor, I just put on the hazmat suit.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Alrighty, sorry about that. It's gonna be cut a little bit here and there. My some of my family got home right then and they wanted to see the hoodie and, you know, quick conversations. Family always comes first, guys. Well, obvious exceptions, but it always depends on circumstance. So, we talked to Virgil. He gave us some schematics. Really good dude. I love Virgil as a character. He's surprisingly helpful for someone who was so really iffy at the beginning. So, get help to build the signal interceptor. So, you were literally required to get help with it. And we've gotten 3 factions thus far in the Commonwealth. We've got the Railroad, the Minutemen, and the Brotherhood. You have to go and talk to at least one of them and make it. And the rest of them are going to get really salty if you don't pick them. But on this playthrough, personally, I'm going to go talk to the Minutemen. I'm extremely curious about the Minutemen ending. I don't think it's going to be too great or anything, but personally, like playing Fallout New Vegas, the first ending I went for was my own. I wanted to see what kind of ending it would be if I fought for myself and who would help me in that regard. And kind of, I feel like the Minutemen's the closest ending you get to fighting for yourself in some sense. Plus, I like the Minutemen the most out of all of the 4 major factions, even if the Minutemen really aren't much of a major force. So we're going to go talk to Preston. And I have no idea how this is going to proceed from here because I did not use them in the past. The only thing I've ever done in the past was actually use the railroad, fun fact, because I have one save right at the end of the game where if you pick one thing it immediately pisses off the rest of the factions and starts endgame, so I only ever had to do it once.
Hi.
What do you need, General?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix.
Alright, I wasn't wrong. I figured this would direct us towards Sturgis, which makes me really happy because he's such an awesome character. Right now, this episode just filled with all the characters that I really like in Fallout 4, which is okay with me. Like, a lot of the companions we've talked to, like seeing Preston. I love Preston as a character. He's got actually a really deep backstory, which is so nice. It's so fleshed out.
What's going on?
Yo. I love Sturgis. The dude's just a beast. Well, I can't really help you with that one without pissing you off. Alright, I take that back. Come on. There we go. There you go.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Alrighty, like you said, it's going to be big. It's going to require a ton of energy. There's one specific, I suppose it's a settlement technically, that I captured in the past that I used for this last time, because I honestly thought it was required. Oh wow, I can build this here. I'll be damned. Not bad at all. Alright, I'm personally going to go build it there. I'm trying to think how this is going to work. Like, I'm honestly debating going and getting a specific character in the game that I know will help and using them as a, There's a specific perk for this, and I can't think of it. For a trade route, I guess, is the best I can think of off the top of my head. I already know. There it is. Build stern. Yep, supply lines. There's a specific character that I always use to build a supply line to and from Sanctuary and the island, but I don't think I'll need him quite yet. I actually kind of want to grab something while we're here. It's not until level 50. Let's just go with some more damage resistance. Alright. I'm gonna meet you guys there because it's right over here. I think that's it. Nope, guess we'll see in a minute. Alright, so I had it wrong. It wasn't not 10 pines. It wasn't the satellite station. It's Outpost Samanja. It was just a little bit further down. I cleared this area out specifically earlier, knowing I'd have to come here eventually. So I'm gonna test if I can even build this here. I have no aluminum here. Great. I didn't realize I had that much aluminum just sitting in Sanctuary though, so it's not terrible. It's not, you know, could be worse. They got power pylons here. They've got one little generator as well. I can't complain. So I'm gonna go grab all the things I need and start building this if I can. So I'll be back. Oh my god. That took an unnecessarily long amount of time. But we finally did it, and I'm sitting here in power armor because everything just, oh, it was so heavy.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. I'm ready when you are. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.